What makes women obsessed? What keeps them awake at night, replaying conversations, checking their phone over and over, and wondering about you when you haven't given them clarity? Has nothing to do with the things most men spend their lives chasing. The real reason women get addicted is something 90% of men sabotage without even realizing it. They destroy attraction before it even has a chance to grow. And then they wonder why she doesn't respect them, why she pulls away, why she says she's not ready or lost interest. Brother, if you've ever been ghosted, if you've ever felt like you gave a woman everything and somehow lost her anyway, if you've ever wondered why she chased the guy who barely seemed to notice her while ignoring the one who cared too much, then this is the video you've been waiting for. Because I'm about to show you why it happens, how to flip the script, and how to become the man she can't stop thinking about. Stay with me till the end, because every part builds on the last. And once you see the full picture, you'll never look at attraction the same way again. The power of pulling back. Picture this. She checks her phone. Nothing. 10 minutes later. Nothing. An hour later. Still nothing. Her brain starts spinning. She thought she was in control, but suddenly she's restless. She's curious. She's caught up in questions she didn't expect. Why isn't he answering? What's he doing? Who's he with? This is the paradox most men never understand. Attention doesn't create desire. Scarcity does. When she doesn't fully have you, her imagination fills the space. That gap between wanting and having, between certainty and doubt, that's the space where attraction grows like wildfire. But most men destroy it immediately. They smother her with replies. They make themselves available at all hours. They over-explain, over-invest, and over-communicate. And the moment she realizes she has you completely, the chase is over. What was once exciting becomes predictable. What once felt valuable becomes cheap. But let's go deeper, because here's where the game flips on its head. The death of attraction. Predictability is poison. The man she always knows will answer instantly, becomes invisible. The man who lays out his entire heart before she's even proven hers becomes ordinary. Attraction doesn't live in certainty. It lives in mystery. It lives in those moments where she isn't sure what you're thinking, or how much you're invested, or whether she has truly won you over yet. When she knows exactly what you'll say, exactly when you'll reply, exactly how you'll respond, you stop being a challenge. You become background noise. This is why constant reassurance kills desire. It removes the tension that makes her curious. It removes the space where her mind can play. And here's the painful truth. Women don't obsess over the men they fully understand. They obsess over the ones they can't quite figure out. But if that stings, wait until you hear this. Because the next part is where almost every man fails. Before we go deeper, just do one thing for me. Hit the like button. If this is already hitting something real, what's coming next will hit even harder. Let's keep going. The test of neediness. Every woman, consciously or unconsciously, will test you. Not because she's cruel, but because she's wired to seek out strength. She cancels a date. She takes longer to reply. She creates distance. And in that moment, most men collapse. They text back immediately, desperate to reschedule. They send follow-ups, trying to make sure everything is okay. They double text when she goes quiet. They over-explain, overreact, and over-pursue. And what they don't realize is this. Every desperate move is a signal. It tells her, this man has nothing else going on. His life revolves around me. He needs me more than I could ever need him. That's when respect vanishes. That's when attraction dies. Neediness isn't in the words, it's in the energy. It's in the way your entire mood changes when she pulls away. It's in the way you scramble to fix what doesn't need fixing. But the man who doesn't crumble? The man who stays calm when she tests, who holds his ground when she pushes, who doesn't beg when she pulls away. That man becomes the puzzle she can't solve. And puzzles are addictive. But let's not stop here. Because the obsession isn't just about how you respond. It's about what you build. And this next truth is the one that flips the entire story, the challenge she craves. Here's the paradox every man needs to understand. The less you need her, the more she wants you. Not pretending, not acting, not faking detachment while secretly obsessing. I mean genuinely being whole, complete, and steady with or without her. That's the man she can't forget. That's the man she tells her friends about. That's the man who lingers in her mind long after the date ends. Because the man who doesn't need her attention has something far more powerful. Options, priorities, standards, a life that continues whether she's in it or not. She respects the man who chooses her, not the man who chases her. She values the man whose time must be earned, not the man who drops everything just to prove himself. And here's the punchline. When she has to climb for your attention, when she has to prove herself, when she has to wonder if she's enough, she invests. And the more she invests, the more attached she becomes. That's why the men who stand tall, who keep building, who maintain boundaries, who don't bend their lives around one woman, are the ones women get obsessed with. And if you take nothing else from this, take this truth, because it flips the entire game. Brother, listen closely. This isn't about hating women. It's about protecting men, because the lies you've been told are dangerous. They said women want endless attention. They said being always available proves love. They said chasing is the only way to win her heart. But the reality is the exact opposite. The man she obsesses over is the one she has to earn. The one who builds his life first. The one who values his time, his mission, his priorities, and never trades them for desperation. Women don't want to be chased. They want to be chosen. And the man who chooses wisely, who builds himself into someone valuable, he doesn't worry about who stays or leaves. Because when you live like that, they don't want to leave. So stop begging, stop chasing, stop proving, start building, start leading, start living like the man you were meant to be. That's the difference between being an option and being the obsession.